Yeah, Mykonos is amazing, but you have to have your own private villa. You need your privacy, you know what I mean? Sorry, could we get some more champagne, please? Thanks so much. Yeah. What do you mean I'm missing 100 points for a free Big Mac? I have been a customer here since you were in high school, boy, okay? I need my Big Mac. Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Dan, and in today's video I'll be teaching you on how to create your own trading statistics. I'll be showing you what do the trading statistics need to have, which kind of data, how to analyze them, how often should you analyze them, and what kind of conclusions do you need to take from these statistics in order to make your trading better. Without further ado, let's go to the PC straight away and I will show you how to do it. So the first thing that you want to have in your trading journal is, of course, date. You want to see later on when you're analyzing, maybe you should have skipped some certain dates because there was this, like a couple of reasons, right? Like a certain big announcement, news, etc. And you don't want to repeat those mistakes twice, right? Then, of course, you need to have time. Time is very important as well, because if you're always placing trades in the morning and you're very successful, and when you're placing trades in the evening, you're having the most amount of losses, you want to analyze that, see when is the time of the day when you're making the most gains and when are you the most productive, okay? Why would you trade, let's say, false breaks in the evening if you're having a 100% win rate with breakouts in the morning? So time is very important. Then you want to have products that you're trading, okay? Like if you're trading only one product, like for example Nasdaq 100, you don't need to have this column, but if you're trading multiple stocks or different products, yes, you definitely need to see which ones are you successful at. Then you need to have contract size, or the size that you, number of the shares that you bought if you're trading a particular stock. Entry price, the price that you entered. The exit price, the price that you exited. This is very important because later on when you see it on the chart, you can ask yourself, why did I even enter this price? Is there anything nearby, any significant key market levels, supply or demand area or something like that? It will give you a clearer picture, right? Then you should have something like trade setup. Trade setup is, for example, a breakout, a false break, as I've shared in the previous video, for example, a divergence or a convergence, something like that. So you need to have your trade setup written down in order to analyze it and see which trade setup you are the most successful at. The next thing you need to have is trend direction. This one is very important. And why is it important? Because you want to see, are you in a short-term uptrend or downtrend? And of course, followed by the trend direction, are you trading into trend or you're trading reversals? So if you see that you're constantly trading against the trend, right, and that you're having no success, then just change your strategy. Trade into trend. Don't bet against the trend if you're not good at catching reversals, all right? Or if you're always trading into trend and you're bad into reversals, you will also be able to make those conclusions by analyzing this data. Then of course the next thing is time frame. You need to see in which time frame you spot the setups in a best way, right? Some traders, they are more comfortable in higher time frames because they give you a bigger picture, more visibility and clarity, okay? So you want to see which time frame you're the most successful at. Then the next thing could be, for example, key market levels. So you want to put if there is any significant key market levels that you mark next to the trade that you took. Later on, it will help you in the future by analyzing, are you actually marking your key market levels correctly? Maybe you are not marking them very well, so it will help you and give you guidance and say, listen, you had such and such number of trades and you traded all of them next to a key market level, which did not work, okay? There was nothing happening, you only had losses, for example. So it will tell you, okay, so I am not marking my key market levels properly, I need to work on them, I need to find a better spots, better marked key market levels. So that's another thing that could help you out. Then something like indicator trade. Indicator trade, you just put like yes or no, like did you take an indicator trade? Yes, I did. For example, divergence on MACD. That will give you a success rate by trading indicators only, by indicator signals, right? You will be able to determine how successful your indicator trades are in comparison to, let's say, key market level. Then a very important thing that you can put, for example, is current mood. A lot of people overlook this, but later on when you analyze things and you see that you were actually in a bad mood. How many times you actually traded when you were in a bad mood? And you will see that this definitely did not help you. Profit, this column obviously is did you make profit, and the loss is did you make loss and how much was it. Screenshots, this one is a very good one as well. What I used to do, I used to take screenshots of my trades and I would look at them and analyze them, and I would see so many mistakes, right? You always find room for improvement later on when you analyze your own trades. You will see, you will just look at the screenshot of the trade and you will ask yourself, why did I take this trade? Or this was amazing setup, this was amazing entry, I should do this more often, I should just look for these kind of opportunities. And in the end, you can add any kind of comments in that particular moment. You can add many more columns. This is just, I made this randomly. You can make as much columns as you want. You can add something like news. Are there any news? Are you at that moment that you took the trade? For example, let's add it now, news, all right? So were there any news when you took this trade? Was there any kind of data dump or whatever it is, right? All these things will help you when you do your analysis later on to improve your trading statistics and log it. Let's just take an example of one trade now. I have made a trade on 26th of August, which is today, the date that I'm recording this video. The time that we took the trade is 18:30 local time. The product that I'm trading is NASDAQ. The contract size is 1. The entry price is, let's say, 13,050, and the exit price is 13,150. All right. Trade setup that I took is a breakout. The trend direction is uptrend, okay, and I took the trade into trend. All right. Time frame was 1 hour, for example. Key market level was at 13,050, for example. I took a trade off of the key market level. Indicator trade, no, I did not take any indicator trades. By the way, now when I look at it, it came to my mind that you can actually add, for example, not only indicator trade, but you can add one more column saying, for example, what did indicators give you at that time? Like you can make a column, for example, MACD or RSI, and write down MACD was above 50, there was no divergence, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. So that way you can actually see what the indicators were doing at that moment and what they were showing to you. Current mood, neutral, for example, and then you can put profit was 100 points. I log my profits in points, not in dollars. That's how I'm used to doing it since day one. And you put loss, whatever, nothing. Screenshot, you paste a hyperlink of a screenshot that you took the trade at. Comments, you can put like, for example, a squeezing flag on NASDAQ off of a strong key market level. All right, for example, whatever the comment you want to put at. Then you can add news, PCE data report, plus Fed speech. Let's say these are all the things that will actually help you and guide you further down the road when you analyze your trades. Now let's have a look at your trading statistics. You can customize it the any way you want it. That's the beauty of it. You can add or remove any data that you don't need, and you can analyze only data that you feel that it's improving your trades, right? If you're good in, let's say, data analytics or Excel, if you're very proficient at it, you can create lots of visual things like charts, graphs, to give you a visual representation of your trades, success rates, etc., in order to understand it a bit better, right? To represent it better, and the graphs and visual representations are always more clear and better to understand, right? Than just sheer numbers and the data. Then you can make, let's say, a new tab and call it yearly goals, okay? And every single month of the year, you can put a target, let's say 10%. We're gonna call this target and we're gonna put 10%. So you want to make 10% of compounding gains every single month. Then you can put like P&L, right? So how much did you actually make? Let's call it actual P&L. So you can compare it. January you made only whatever 5%, okay? Then August you made minus 5%, etc. And as I've said, you can put a total over here and calculate it and see how you performed. You can do it in money, dollars, euros, whatever you're trading at, or you can do it in percentages, whatever you feel like. And as I've said, this is the best part. You customize it the way you want it to look like. There's no limitations, right? So whatever helps you see data more clearly, it's totally up to you to use any kind of tool. Even if you don't want to make your own statistics, you can use, as I've said already at the beginning, you can use some other different tools. But I would suggest you, for a start, using your own handmade trading statistics. Now, how do you analyze it and how often should you analyze it? I would suggest you treating it like a business and analyzing it every quarter. So every 3 months, take the trading statistics, analyze it if you have enough data. If in 1 quarter you placed only 50 trades, I mean, you can still analyze that, but that is not really sufficient data to analyze, right? You want to have, I don't know, maybe 300, 400, 500, 1,000 trades at least to analyze, okay? If you do not have enough data, you can increase that to every 6 months or yearly analyzing of the trading statistics, any way you want it, once again. So let's say you're analyzing your trades every 3 months. What are you looking at? You literally go one by one, step by step, and analyze every single field and every single column. You create a new sheet and then you start by looking at the products that you traded. If, let's say, out of 50 products, you had 30 Tesla trades and all 30 were successful, you log it. And then you put all the other ones that were not successful. You literally analyze them and see, okay, I was successful 30 out of 30 Tesla trades, and I was only successful 2 out of 10 AMC trades. Okay, so I should not be trading AMC, I should be trading Tesla more. Then you analyze the trade setups. Winners you had the most with breakouts, how many winners you had, how many losers you had with breakouts, how many winners you had with whatever strategy other that you're using, and that's how you compare it. Okay, so I had 65% of winners trading breakouts, so I should be continuing to look for breakouts, and because I'm very good at trading them. Then you take trends, direction and reversal or into trend trades. You see, out of 100 trades, I had all 100 into trend and 80 were successful. So I should be trading breakouts into trend. Awesome. The time frame that I was most successful at and the time frame that I had the most winners at were, like, for example, 1 hour. Key market levels, which ones were you successful at the most. Then indicator trades, how many winners you had with indicators. Then you see how many bad moods you had, how many good moods, and how many neutral mood days you had, and what were the results. And then, of course, profit and loss would come, as I've said, into comparison month on month. Target goals, screenshot, you go one by one, click, open them, look, see, think, should you take the trade or not. You read the comments that you placed and the news, and then you analyze the news as well. How many times you traded the news and how many times were you successful or not successful trading the news. So that will be it for the basic guide of trading statistics. I hope you liked it, and I suggest you to create your own trading statistics as soon as possible and start analyzing them, as I've said, as long as you compile enough data every quarter or every 6 months or every year. Draw conclusions. You need to draw data-driven conclusions, right? It's just about pure data analytics. You don't want to be biased and think that you're actually a really good trader and the market is only against you. No, you need to have facts and you want to be guided by facts and make your decisions driven by data. Okay, so you need to follow facts. If you're as I've said, good at one thing and bad at another thing, of course you should avoid the thing that you're bad at. And yeah, I hope you liked this video and enjoyed it. There are many more different videos to come that will help you out in your trading, and I hope you find it useful. And if you do, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to stay tuned whenever I publish a new video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.